we came here out of curiosity, right? Let's go try it, 6 months, see how we like it, whatever. Yeah. But after you get here, within days, the whole weight of the world is lifted off of your shoulders.
You make me feel away like I ain't never felt before you. Pages on my patience, baby. I just can't keep waiting, baby. Closure's what I'm needing lately. Bittersweet to see your face. I love the sex we having lately.
Yo, what it do, my beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Rebel's Way. I'm Keith.
I'm Shay, and today we have an amazing tour for you lined up. This is from a couple that's actually been living here in Bangkok for a year, but they recently moved into a new condo at Wisdom Essence.
So with no further ado, let's move.
So as previously stated, this couple has been in Bangkok for a year. They even lasted through that earthquake back in March of 2025 and still chose to make Bangkok their home. It took them 3 condos to find their perfect condo, but they found what they call home.
And to be real with you, I would love to call this home as well. This is a mall that's literally footsteps away from their crib. And guess what? It's connected to BTS. You can't beat it, man. We went out. We had some food, some good food, by the way, some good Thai food for an affordable price. Very affordable price. You can't be calling people stuff cheap, man. Don't be disrespectful. And it was so graceful to the point where my main man, Kingfish, even gave us a song.
Thank you. You're here all night.
That boy crazy. That boy crazy. Talented, but crazy. But anyways, look at all this greenery. It's so beautiful. You gotta have life around you at all times. That's how you keep living. Yeah, you caught that? That's right. But anyways, hey, we couldn't film the amenities. We couldn't go in and film the lobby how we wanted to because they didn't want us getting people on camera and everything like that. So we're gonna be quiet and sneak some footage in for you. These are the amenities right here. And then when we come back, you're gonna see the real condo tour, and we got a great interview afterwards. Peace and love.
Oh, what up?
Hello.
Look who's here. It's your boy, the Kingfish.
And the Queenfish.
Today, we chilling out with Rebel's Way. We're gonna show you the crib. This is part of the crib. So right here, we got the kitchen. We got 4 burners, right?
No.
Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 burners. Y'all ain't got that. And over here is where it really go down. We got the waffle maker.
Really?
And the coffee maker. Well, this is important. The people need to know. The people need to know. We're a coffee house here. We ain't got no liquor, but we got plenty of coffee.
You should have pointed to your oven.
I ain't get over there yet. You point to my oven. Y'all got an oven? No, this ain't no microwave player. The microwave is over there. The oven over here, microwave over there.
Y'all know
Oven
kingfish
over
has
here.
to be extra.
Microwave.
Oh my gosh.
Oven. Yeah, I done made cheesecake up in this piece, bread,
Oh, banana
cakes,
pudding.
banana pudding, everything. It goes down over here in the kingdom. Feel me? All right, so I'm gonna take y'all into my living room, our living room. You know what I mean? But
It's his because he decorated the
Facts.
He decorated the living room, so I can't take, credit for that. It was the basics: table, chair, and then all the little extra touches were the kingfish.
so we just went and got some plants. Now all of the furniture, well, I shouldn't say all the furniture. The TV and the couch was here. We supplied the pillows and the throws and the plants and all the decor,
The
if you will.
decor.
Now we did have a dining room table in here. We took it out, put it in the spare bedroom, use it kind of as a desk because we don't eat at the table. We eat at the table because the TV is here, So, but you want to show them the spare room?
The balcony.
No, we do
Not the
that
balcony.
afterwards.
Not the balcony. Okay. So
Because the
then.
lighting different out there.
Oh, true. And then here's our spare bedroom. This is where we put the table. And it's just a nice spot to read, study.
It's where she kicked me out too when I be cutting up. And she'd be like, you know what? Go to your room.
So it had the wardrobe, the bed, and that table we added. Another nice view from the room as well.
So this room is small, but again, that's just for company. And then we've got in here,
The master. Another
So-
beautiful view from the bed.
yeah, so it's plenty of room in here. We be doing acrobats and aerobics up in here.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Kingfish.
Well, they
is
need to
so-
know. They need to get started in our calisthenics.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
What
The wardrobe and then our very own bathroom, so no one has to come into the bedroom to use the bathroom. Because fortunately we have a guest bathroom as well.
And then over here, this comes with the servant quarters.
Oh, he said servant quarters.
So this is the other bathroom. It basically mirrors the other one. So we got 2 full baths in here, which makes it really quite convenient when you have company.
Serving quarters.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean? I am King Joffrey Joffrey,
Oh
ruler
gosh.
of Zamunda.
Oh, my
You want to
gosh.
show them your balcony? Go from the other side. Well, we can do. Watch your step. So out here, we have the balcony. We are up on the 30th floor. Not quite the penthouse.
It feels higher. Maybe because
you
it's
think?
been so long since I've been up high.
Yeah, you did that Mahanakan building. You ate that like it was nothing.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of living,
Yeah. So far in the distance, far in the right-hand corner here, you can actually see Savannapum Airport. So I'll let you know how far south we are. We are, about a couple steps or stops from Bang Na.
Bang Na, that's right. Bang Na's this way.
Yeah. So, but that's the crib right there. That's the crib. I mean, we love it here. For those of y'all who saw previous videos, we were here back in March of 2025 when the earthquake happened. We were on the 34th floor.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we actually like this condo better, although the view there was better. This condo is bigger, and we just had to bounce because the earthquake
Rattled. I was rattled after the earthquake.
The nerves was kind of jittery, so we went, got a low rise, and while we were happy with the low rise, that space was too small.
Yeah.
I thought I could handle it, but
He couldn't handle it. He was not happy.
yeah.
Like
So-
he was trying to make it work, but in all honesty, it was too small for him. Being 6'2", too small.
So, and I know she was over her earthquake fears because when we saw this, she didn't even ask how much it was. She was just like, yeah, I
Why
like
do you
it.
always have to say
Because they need to
that?
know.
They don't need
she
to
like,
know.
yeah, I like. Normally she'd be like,
How much is it?
you gonna spend that much? You can.
That's too
listen.
much.
And for all of y'all who are viewing condos out there, you can get stuff $200, $300, $400, $500, easy. You ain't gonna have no room. Unless you go to an older condo, then you're going to lack on the amenities. You luck up if you get both. It's possible, but it's not probable. Feel me?
So at the end of the day, is depends on what you like, what you want, and your parameter in terms of spending. Like, it's all relative.
Yeah.
It's
Get
all
what
relative.
you like.
Get what
Don't try
like.
to fit in with everybody else. You know,
Yeah.
that whatever you used to or whatever you want, you can have it here in Bangkok. Bangkok, baby. Bangkok.
So of course we want to start off with thank you so much for inviting us and letting us be in your home. We greatly appreciate it, and what a beautiful home it is.
Appreciate you.
Yes. So y'all been in Bangkok now for a year.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Next month will be a year.
Next month will be a year. How do you feel?
It still feels surreal, like a year already.
Right.
So I have to like pinch myself.
That did go
I'm
by
in
fast.
Thailand, and I've been here a year. Yeah, I still have those moments.
Have y'all decided how long y'all plan on staying, or you're still not sure yet?
It's easy to ask how long we plan on, or when do we plan on leaving, than how long we plan on staying.
Okay. When did you plan on leaving?
We didn't. See how easy that is? Listen, so it really come down to, now that we've been here, we came here out of curiosity, right? Let's go try it, 6 months, see how we like it, whatever.
Yeah.
But after you get here, within days, the whole weight of the world is
just feels
lifted
like-
off of your shoulders. We was like, yo, this might be home. So we started out on the 6-month multiple entry tourist visa, and 6 months came like that. It came so fast. And so it's, oh man, now we got to dip out. All right, let's run it back. So we came back in on the multiple tourist entry visa. They gave Judy a hard time getting her visa. So I was just like, all right, what's the loophole? She was talking about learning Thai. So I was just like, well, maybe we should look into Thai school. We came across y'all video with Liberty Global. You know what I mean? So we just went and said, okay, let's just go see. That sounded too good to be true. And we talked to the same young lady that you spoke with as well. And it was just like, yo, I think we signed the paper that day.
That same day.
That same day.
We didn't even go home and think about it.
She made me go to the ATM, pull the money out, and we paid right on the spot.
Nice. And we're in the class together. I know we talked a little bit outside of class about how y'all feeling, but let the people know how you're feeling about being in class. I know it's only been 2 days, but how are y'all feeling about that decision?
I'm still excited. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know. Would you say the same thing? No, he's not.
He said, I never wanted to learn Thai.
Yeah, like, so day 1 and 2 was good. Today hurt my head. I was just like, oh, I really got to think, because I'm going in, I'm kind of cocky and confident, somebody might cub, I'm thinking I know what I'm doing. Man, they start talking about the different tones and inflections in your voice, and they talk fast. And they talk English with an accent, teaching you Thai makes it harder. I'm 55 years old, my brain been shut down. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, this hurts.
This hurts.
So I'm just like, I might just go ahead and pull that trigger for the DTV and be done with it.
Wait. This is
Slow
only
down.
week 1.
Exactly.
But I feel like as you do things and more, they get easier. So this is how we feel now. Because I can't lie. I feel the same way. I feel a little overwhelmed. But let's see how we feel in 2 months, a month.
2 months.
I don't know if he's gonna make
If I make it 2 weeks, lunch is on me.
All right. We got that recorded, right? We got that recorded.
Yeah, so we record the audio of the class just so I can play it back over and over. For me, I got to take segments. I got to take it in
You have to chunk
increments,
the information.
and process it. Because if you give me too much too soon, I'm be like, wait, I analyze things too much, and maybe that's my dilemma.
And sometimes it's teaching style. Being a teacher myself, yes, you should chunk information, and you have to allow, your students to be able to process it and to use it. So teaching style can vary as well, and sometimes it could even just be that the teaching style may not be meshing well with the way he learns.
Got it. So was your reason, because you're saying, hey, you might just jump to the DTV visa. Did you not immediately jump into the DTV visa because you wanted to make sure this is something you enjoyed?
So it kind of go back to what we were talking about earlier. When we first came here, we specifically, hopefully y'all didn't see that, piece of my lunch, tried to
Oh my gosh.
It happens.
hey, I'm real. This is me. It's not. But so when we first came here, we came on the multiple entry tourist visa, like I said, right? It was just to try the place out. And we've gone to Cambodia, Vietnam, Germany. It's hard to beat the convenience, the price, the food, and the people of Bangkok, Thailand. It's hard.
I must agree. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like when we went to Germany, the atmosphere was totally different from Thailand.
Yeah, and I loved all that. Well, I love Vietnam and Cambodia. Germany was a little different. Germany felt more like back home, just people speaking a different accent,
Deutsch,
and and language, and then their tendency there is just to stare. And from where I'm from, if you look too long,
it's a problem.
It's problems immediately, right? Like we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Why are you looking at me that long? Here, you don't have that. Like there is no threat here. The threat here is, do I want pad thai or pad krapao? Medium spicy, extra. Hey girl,
I love it.
How you doing? You know I like when you look at me. I ain't gonna change because we on camera.
I'm gonna have to look this way so he can stay focused.
She get me distracted.
I see, but that's good. The love is still there. Yes. We love to see it. I mean, and we're a young married couple. Yeah. We're a young married couple. How long have you guys been married?
4 years.
4 years.
But we've known each other since we were 15, 16.
So tell us a little more about that.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm gonna tell it all.
Yeah, he doesn't. Short version, which he didn't realize, my family, we lived with his grandmother for some time and went to church with her, and then eventually one of the churches we went to was also, his aunt was there. Got to know his aunt and his cousins really well before I even met him. Then when I met him, his aunt was like, Carrie, have you considered Judy as far as, like dating? Because we were both like the odd ones out of the bunch of the teenagers at the church. And he talked to me and we just clicked. But then my mother decided to move us to Florida. So we were in New Jersey at that time.
Shout out to Mom.
Yes. She moved us to Florida, and we tried to keep in contact, but back then there were no cell phones, there was no FaceTime. Just that the conveniences of today did not exist like that. It was either a payphone or long distance cost money, back then, or writing letters. So we tried to keep in contact, lost contact. Life took him one direction, life took me in another.
Well, I got to go in one direction first. Why you can't say you went in one direction and then I went? Okay, I'm sorry, I digress. Life
happened. And then life happened again 30-something years later where, life just presented itself where we were able to reconnect in a way where it was like we never lost any time. We just clicked. Yeah.
Did y'all happen just to see each other again? Was it an event?
Happened through social media.
Okay.
I think my mom found him first. So
tell the people you were stalking me.
I was not stalking you.
Girl, were you stalking him?
Okay, wait.
See, now you were stalking a little bit.
On MySpace, but I never said anything to him.
Okay.
Right.
So I found him on MySpace, and then years later, I don't know when Facebook happened, but then years later, then my mom found him on Facebook. And then...
Mom for the win.
Well, she felt responsible for splitting us up.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell him now, Mom. I ain't gonna tell him.
Social media, being in this day and age, allowed us to be able to reconnect.
Okay. And how long were y'all married before y'all decided to move to Bangkok?
2.5 years.
About that.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 years.
Did it take any toll in your relationship moving and trying to figure it out here?
So, if you ask me, so what she leaves out, right? We went 32 years without seeing each other. We saw each other for the first time and have been inseparable ever since. Now, her sitting right here and Winnie over in the corner, she can vouch for it. If we got this whole couch, right? If we sitting down watching TV or whatever, Judy is less than inches away from me. You know what I mean? So we hit it off like it was 1986, 1987 all over again. Like nothing changed. You saw that look? Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, wonderful. So moving here, it didn't take a toll. It was just y'all exploring something new together.
Yes.
So she was working. So I got sick. Right. We got married October of 21. I got diagnosed with cancer
May of 22.
May of 22.
Okay.
So we had only been married about 6 months.
Yeah. So I had to go through chemo, radiation, almost withered down to nothing but skin and bones, literally. She stuck by me like a real trooper. Like, I was just like, wow.
But I told him, what was I supposed to do?
We're married. We said to them, do us
consciously made that decision.
Everybody that's together, God ain't put them together. So they be like, I ain't signed up for this. You know, we ain't got no investments together.
What is
we
in sickness and in health?
Come on, talk that talk. Come on.
Like, there was never a thought of, oh, he's sick, and like, no, this is not, no, I'm going to be there.
And while she was thinking about that, while I'm the one sick, I'm in the bed 24/7 thinking about this is not fair to her. You know what I mean? I came so that she could have a happier life, right? And so, long story short, we get to November of 2022. I'm starting to feel like my strength is starting to come back. I might put on 5 pounds or whatever. I'm just like, okay, I'm starting to gain weight. I'm happy. I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, gosh.
Making banana bread and banana pudding. I go to the sink to wash the dishes, and my carotid artery ruptured. I start bleeding out right there.
Gushing out.
Like somebody turned the faucet on.
Out of
his
it was
mouth.
coming from my tonsils. I had cancer was on my tonsils.
I know that was scary.
Right? And so the radiation exposed that carotid artery. And I coughed or cleared my throat or something. It was just like, pow! Just like that. So, but check this out. And I don't know where y'all are on the spiritual sense, but I got to give, credit to the Lord for sparing me and saving my life and showing grace and mercy and all of that.
Because
I'm bleeding out.
And the statistics say 65% die from.
And then the other 35% end up being a vegetable. I'm standing up, right? And this blood is coming out like somebody got a spigot on. And I ain't talking about a kitchen spigot. I'm talking like back in the day, that water hose, you turn it on, that water come pouring out, right? Pouring out. So it's just coming out. I'm trying to swallow, and I'm just like, did I bite my tongue? Because it didn't hurt. Where's this blood coming from? I'm swallowing, trying to get it to stop. I finally get enough energy to make noise for Judy to come into the kitchen. And she was just like, all right, I'm going to call 911. By the time the paramedics got there, I'm still standing at the sink. I've lost units of blood, never lost consciousness, nothing. Had to get a transfusion when I got to the house. That's how much blood I lost. Never passed out or nothing. By the time the paramedics got there, I'm still standing, right? Mr. Fish, what happened? I'm explaining to them what happened. It's like the Lord sealed up that artery.
It stopped.
It just stopped. And they looking at me like, what?
They kept checking on him. They kept asking him questions to make sure he was like conscious and aware and not like in shock, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But they were kind of like amazed. Like,
You're a walking miracle.
Oh, for sure. And many times over. So we moved the way we moved because that faith level is strong. I don't sweat nothing. Was I shook when the earthquake happened? Absolutely. But I know it wasn't my time to die. I got too much work to do. I got too many people to influence and to change lives, and too many people to spread the gospel with. That's who we are. So I knew coming to Bangkok was another opportunity for me to give her about, oh wait, no, I skipped over.
I was gonna say he's gonna give you the short version.
December of 2024, I got diagnosed with cancer again. This time I got colon cancer. I'm like, colon cancer? I ain't got no colon cancer. Sure enough, they did the biopsy or whatever. That's what it is. January 21st, I go in for surgery. They take 1.5 feet of my large intestine out, put me back together. I wake up in in my hospital room, and I'm laying there. I'm just like, I'm seeing myself all patched up. I'm like, are they prepping me? Like I'm feeling no pain. I'm like, what's going on here? So the nurse came in to check my vitals, and I says, hey, what kind of pain medicine y'all got me on? Because he wasn't
feeling any pain.
I'm like, y'all did the surgery, right? Yeah, Mr. Fish, we did the surgery. You know, you're just in here resting. If you're in pain, there's a button over here. You just push it, and it shoots you some Dilaudid, make you feel real good. I said, well, what do y'all have me on right now? I don't feel anything. She said, Tylenol. I said, Tylenol? I said, acetaminophen. All right, I'm going to stop. I ain't, my bad. I had to.
Cutting up now.
But so Tylenol, I was just like, wow. So I took that pump that was right next to me and just hung it on the hook. Now my faith level is growing even more. I'm just like, wow, the Lord got me. The next day, I made a video. I was out in the
corridor.
Yeah,
in the
hallway. Corridor, right? I'm like, I'm not dancing hard, but I'm moving around and spinning, like showing everybody the mercies of God, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, whoa, but I can't eat yet. I'm starving. Later the next day, they told me I can go on a light diet or whatever. I gotta get me some coffee. I walked downstairs to Starbucks, get me some coffee. I took the long way back to the hospital room. And I hear, when I get to the end of the corridor, I hear the doctor saying, there he is right there. I'm like, oh, shoot, am I not supposed to be up?
You thought you were in trouble.
And then one of my brothers from the Navy, his wife was in town, so she stopped by to see me. Mm-hmm. And she said, yeah, I see him. Shout out to Kim. What up, Kim? What up, Chuck? So I was just like, is that Kim? So I go down there. On the way, I see my dietitian from when I had my throat cancer. She said, Mr. Fish, you're looking great. What are you doing here? I says, oh, I had colon cancer. She says, whoa, when? I said, I just had surgery yesterday. She's like, wait, what? What are you doing that walking around? I said, I feel great. That was it. So, but during that time, it taught me I need to start thinking about our future. We in our 50s, what are you saving your money for if not to live? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Can't tell you when you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will say, when the doctor pulled me in, so when I found out about his colon cancer, the doctor talked to me one-on-one. Mm-hmm. And it kind of stung a little bit, but at the same time, I wasn't worried. Maybe after going through that carotid artery rupture, it just made me aware that...
He didn't want to do it again.
Yeah, exactly. And so going through those different things in terms of Harry's health and cancer... And then also, I was having just a really rough year at work with some challenges. Mm. It was just like, you know what, if not now, when? It was more so that, like, why do we keep putting it off?
No.
And that was the determining factor for us. Like, life is short. Yeah. We're being gifted these days. You know, it's not our time. Definitely not his time. We need to make the move.
Yeah.
So after that, was your health fine, or did you experience any health differences from when you were in the States versus when you were here?
So listen, when we got here, by the way, we flew to Bangkok the next month. That's how good I'm feeling.
I made him check with the doctors first.
Well, I got the clear, but my point is,
we got the clearance.
Less than a month or a month and a week after surgery, we relocated overseas. When I get here, I could barely lift my arms because my strength hadn't returned back. My neuropathy was crazy. Now, they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke.
I'm trying to keep up with him now. I'm like, what are you going through? He's like, I feel great. I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so being in a Christian, in a predominantly Buddhist nation, it's hard to be a Christian, right? Because you don't really see your faith on display here.
Right.
But my goal, my job is not to expose my belief and my faith to other Christians. It's expose it to people who don't know. Exactly. So it all really came full circle, and I could retire her. We can both come over here together, spend every day together, filled with culture, food, and food, and shout out to Winnie, and more food. You know what I mean? Yo, that food over here, that food, you know, so, and it's healthier, the body's less achy, there's no steroids, no preservatives, none of that, you know?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm glad that you're here, because even just these few days that we spent with you, guys, we saw you before we came here. We saw you before we came here, and then meeting you guys, it was definitely ordained. It was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So super grateful for that. Super grateful for that.
Grateful for
We're
me,
grateful.
you know,
Yes, I
and
was
for
about to say that.
the channel y'all put out, the
Yeah,
information you
because
put
we
out.
were able to get information from your channel. So thank you for sharing that too.
Of course.
'Cause that's what it's all about. I think people misunderstand and try to put us all in one basket. And our goal, being over here and putting out the content, is to help ease, you know, others while they're making that transition over, because we're still learning stuff even along the way. You know, in terms of maybe payments or just condo searches, just different things that we're learning, and we're trying to put it out there to help. So we thank you as well.
Of course, of course. Speaking of which, so you've been to 3 condos since living in Bangkok, correct?
Yes.
One, you was in a high rise. You said the earthquake, it deterred you from wanting to be in a high rise.
Yes.
Then y'all went to a low rise. But that was an older condo.
Yes.
It was an older condo, but you didn't have much space, correct?
Or amenities.
Okay, because it was an older condo.
Right.
Older condos don't have many amenities, and you missed out on space. But what were you paying in that condo?
The second one, so the first one we were paying 32,000 baht.
baht.
Then we went down to 20,000
20,000 baht.
And in this condo, what are you paying now?
35,000 baht.
35. So this is the most expensive condo that you have, though,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
But it is the biggest.
Yes.
How do you feel about your amenities?
Everything you want. We got a golf simulator.
That's all he's
Enter
concerned about.
exclamation point here.
All right. And location. How do you feel about this location versus the other locations that you were in?
So the first 2 were in the RE neighborhood, and we love the RE neighborhood. It's an up and coming, like, how would you say it? What word
Well, they
would you
call it
use?
suburban, but it's
Suburban.
really like northern city.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, everything there is in center city, but with less crowds.
Yes.
But more expensive.
Okay. And how far are you from Ari right now? Pretty far?
Oh, it's about what? But somewhere
16 stops.
something like that.
Oh, okay. So you are pretty far.
Yeah.
And is it off the green line?
Yes.
Okay. Going towards the
Going north, yeah.
Going north
so
towards
2
the
stops
school.
before Chattachak.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And how do you feel about this location?
And in this location, it's a different vibe, but I like the conveniences of it. Ari had conveniences as well, but these conveniences are closer. Being almost attached to the mall, and the mall has the tops in there. There's a Lotus. There's shopping. You know, there's plenty of restaurants. Then it's attached to the BTS. The RE one, we had to walk a little bit to get to the BTS, about 10, 12 minutes. And here we're there in no time at all. So the conveniences of this condo, much better.
Nice.
He's making faces.
Yeah, he's sniffing you, girl. I think he's getting hungry again.
What is that, velvet?
And lastly, before we guys let you go, before he eats you on camera, what would be your biggest advice to someone that's wanting to relocate, or maybe even just visiting?
For relocating, the key to relocating is making sure that you have a remote job. Like, take care of your finances first so that you can enjoy that relocation over here. For visiting,
you can't find a better place. Bangkok is top of my list, and I've been all over the world. This is top of my list, period.
All right.
Period, right? And so what I would say, though, because it's 2 different age groups you got to worry about. Pre-retirement and retirement, right? Retirement folk, we got it easy. If you got that pension coming in, you got your Social Security, you got your VA disability or whatever, you come over here and you can just live. There's no stress over here. The stress here is like, what are we going to eat today? You want to go to this restaurant, that restaurant? And it's almost cost effective to eat out as it is to eat in. So
I feel like the term retirement in the States is a joke.
Facts.
Like like a lot of times, and we're conditioned that we need to work until we get to retirement age. But by the time you get to retirement age, you have all this illness and all this stuff that you don't even really get to live and enjoy retirement.
Don't tell me when I can retire.
And I feel like retirement here takes on a whole different meaning. It's truly retirement.
Yeah. The hardest part of moving overseas, getting that passport. Once you got a passport and you can get up out of whatever country you're from, you realize this is a sleeper right here. And people don't realize how awesome this place is until they get here.
Oh yeah. Enough for all that stalling. Act like you know I got options. And my food for choosing you should be easier if you would see through your transparency. Ain't sparing me. Let's communicate without the third degree. Late night flowing like poetry. Slow strokes every single like floor tree. My lord, I need loyalty over love. Type of shit that make our souls touch in this life.